hot, I let the whole team hit it. I got whips and chains, let's play the pain game. I'll shackle that bitch ass till you scream my name. I cream up your whole face, make your taste below my waist. Bust a nut till you can't see straight. The bed is rocking, my Gucci is popping. Flip my ass over, keep going to shopping to smack my ass around. Want me down to the ground. Super thick, got a mouth full of it. Stroke that shit with my tits. I want it good, I want it now. Just so you know, I'm on the prowl. I'm trying to get mine, no need to keep it on the low. Just be ready, baby, when I say go. All right, and we're back. We're back, guys. All right, hold on. Got something going on with the camera. Oh, this keeps happening. Okay, we've had a lot of technical difficulties here, so please forgive me. Yay, we're back. All right, and we're back. All right, hold on. We got some playback going on. Please stand by. All right, that's okay. So we just played a video, which I have revealed I had made under duress. There were lots of threats to me. That's actually my song, low key, low key. There were. I had to make a video apology in response to an expose I did, and I've already done this. You can go on Reddit, you can find it. Thank you for the welcome back. It's good to be back. Okay, hold on. We're gonna fix some graphics here. Okay, so I've already done this on Reddit when we first broke up. No, it's not just exposing text. I'm talking about the apology retraction video that I had made. If you watch the video, it is so, I'm reading from a prompter, I'm talking like a robot, and it's just not me. It's almost like, you know, when someone's like being like taken captive or something, held ransom, and they call their family back, or so. Thank you for all those lemons. They call their family, and you know, they're just like, okay. There's something about that video which, if you really know me and if you really watch, it's not honest. So I had to make that video under what's called duress, and that's basically you're forced to do it. Okay, so here we go. Here we're talking about someone having a good time with someone named Sarah. Okay, whatever. Sarah, I wish you would have just kept him and spared myself and Lauren. But whatever, Sarah wised up. Let's go on to the next text, guys. These may be, it's actually not photoshopped, but whatever. Let's pull this in here. All right, so when the video surfaced during the infamous closet stream, this cost you know whom the title, right? There was a lot of money at stake. I want to say like $10,000, maybe more. It was between him and Sweet Aaron, which Team Aaron, Team Aaron. No, Sarah is not Goat Cheese. Sarah is not Goat Cheese. And the individual in the video who was exposed, who may or may not have been a minor, I'm asked as, I was basically the PR person, I was the damage control person, I was the manager, I was the content idea creator. There was a lot of things I was doing behind the scenes because, some people just don't want to share the spotlight. Now, this is what she said. Thank you, Cherry Pie, honey. I love you, girl. This is what she's telling me. These are some pretty serious allegations, right? And I did a background check because I'm like, well, maybe she's saying this because, she wants the harassment to stop, towards herself and her family. As you can see, I've redacted her name. In any event, regardless of whether she was of age or not, the point is she was clearly unconscious. She was not awake. I don't care if she wanted to take some type of substance or pills or whatever, if she came over that way. The point is, she was clearly she was unable to consent when this happened. This occurred on Battle Cam. I'm not going to link the footage because there is a chance she was a minor. So this is what she tells me. Now, I reach out to her trying to do damage control, and I find myself kind of siding with her and just finding some kind of common ground is, being exposed and being taken for granted and just, being thrown under the bus. Now, you can't slut shame someone like this. Let me tell you what's wrong with slut shaming. She went over to have fun. She didn't sign up to pass out and to be exposed on a website with thousands of people watching. She did not sign up for that, and I know that. And this clip has haunted her for years and years and years, her and her family. She's confided in me that she was feeling suicidal even, and that's a problem with this revenge porn or this type of stuff where you guys are slut shaming. You guys have no idea. Thank you for that. The damage that can actually occur when you are re-victimizing a victim. I don't care. Like I said, she could have came over high on whatever. The point is, she cannot consent. You cannot consent under those conditions. You can't. And nobody, I don't care if she was always on one or not. And this is all allegedly. This is not, I'm not saying she was, I don't know. This is a story that was put into my ear and probably the rest of you guys as well. Okay, I'm good. Thank you for asking, Tim. This is what she's telling me, because she won't talk to him. So I got to do the damage control. I got to finesse this, right? And, this is what I find, and I just cannot bring myself to say, hey, I'm going to back you up on this. So when the truth comes out, and we're already broken up at this point, he's already ruining my life. He's already harassing my family, their business, everything, you name it. There was no reason for me to lie. So I put the truth out. The second I put the truth out, all hell broke loose. I was kicked out. Me and my kid were in my car for a little bit. Like, it was not cool. It was a really messed up time. And under duress, I was basically forced to make a video stating that I wasn't sure. And I did do a background check. And with her name, certain things didn't add up. But let's just say maybe she wasn't a minor. Whether she was a minor or not, she was passed out, okay? If she was a minor, that's worse. But the fact that she was passed out, she cannot consent to that. And if someone's passed out, I don't care if they're always on one. I don't care if you guys decided to have a good time together. You cannot just pull things out on somebody. You cannot do that. And that's what I'm doing right here, right now. We're going to establish what kind of person said individual is. They're running their mouth. They're saying all these lies. She's on this. She's on that. I mean, the smear campaign has barely started on poor Lauren. Just wait. Okay? It's clear that there's no chance of ever getting back with me. Lauren, he's still in her ear. He's still messing with her. She still doesn't know the full extent of what he's capable of. Well, Lauren, honey, I'm going to show you. I hope to save you. And you are free to do what you want, honey. You are free to do what you want, but I just want you to know the truth. Had this been bestowed before me with like this kind of stuff, this kind of proof, which is like, irrefutable, there's nothing that this person could have said to me that would have convinced me otherwise, even with pregnant brain, and that's my excuse for the whole relationship. Okay, so let's move on to the next text we have here. All right, we already saw this one, right? I think we already saw this one. These may be out of order. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Hold on. I guess we have some duplicates. All right, so here we go. Do you guys see? I'm the blue. Thank you, James Dean, honey. Thank you. Okay, so I'm saying, okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so now he's claiming his brother Josh for doxing me and accusing me of neglect and child abuse. Certain individuals, cluster B, cannot take credit. They cannot, no, I'm toxic, I'm fine. We're just setting the record straight. Toxic, you remember the video of the girl, this was when he was still in Florida, the girl whose breasts were exposed? We're talking about this video now. When he did a closet stream, once he first got mixed up in the whole CX world, basically there was a big competition. It was between him and a girl named Sweet Erin, and she won. Hey girl, shout out to you. Her boyfriend at the time, Baked Alaska, was going to destroy Justin. And it's not that hard. You don't have to dig that deep to find dirt on him. The video, and the video, we're not going to play it because allegedly she may have been underage. They're messed up, they're on something or whatever. And I'm saying allegedly. I'm not accusing of anyone of being on drugs or not. This is what I was told by him, that she would just come over messed up and want to have fun and didn't care, like totally slut-shaming her. Okay, so this whole thing comes out when he tries to like make a new image for himself, like a new, rebrand, and he just can't escape this video. So he, for whatever reason, he's unable to get her to go on record and say that it was all good. So he appoints me, and at the time, I was the PR person, I was the damage control person, I was the behind the scenes, the content idea, the, let's finesse things with your mods because you abuse people who are working for you for free. Like I did so much behind the scenes, and unsung hero. So I get a hold of this girl, and we're not on good terms. We're pretty much broken up at this point. She tells me the truth. Her truth, and I don't know why she would have any reason to lie. Like I could say, okay, maybe she wants to say I was underage, so people would stop sending the video to her family because they've been seeing this for years, right? Her and her family have been harassed with this video for years. Whether she was of age or not, the fact of the matter is that she was unconscious, and you cannot consent to that. So I released all this stuff. I released what he told me to do, his threats. I released her DMs, of course, redacting her name to protect her. And he flipped out. So under duress, I had to make a video basically retracting everything that I said. But at the same time, I said, you know what? No matter what, do not slut shame this woman because she's incapacitated. She's passed out. And whether she's a minor, on drugs, whatever, I don't care what. If you're asleep, you do not agree to have your breasts exposed on a live stream. That's my point. So here we go. He's saying what I did is not as okay. He's referring to the fact, okay, we're going in circles because we have new people joining. And one individual, Toxic, shout out to you. Toxic is very aware of this situation, so he can attest to this. All right, so here's where he's basically threatening, my child and the safety of my child if I don't oblige. Okay, I met that chick 2 years ago before it happened. We hooked up at my old efficiency. She was pheno X and she was not underage. B was 20. See, look at how it, I mean, I don't care if this matters to you guys or not, but I'm just gonna say, look at how this person refers to women. B. Okay, when I dated this person, I heard dumb B more than he ever called me by my name. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that. I'll stand up one time. Oop. Yes, this is a cute outfit for today. Okay. Okay, moving on, because you know I told you the apology video was under duress, and I wanted to back up why I was forced to make this video. We're gonna go through the DMs right here. Here's another one. Okay. All right. Okay. Now here's him talking about me stealing money from him. And clearly, this is his PayPal, which I had access to because I had created. Remember when everyone's like, "Oh, TMB stole and hacked the YouTube account"? Per Google terms, the creator of the account owns it, so he doesn't actually have a trademark on the name. And since I made the profile, it was technically mine. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little salty, but you know, this is what I had to do to get his attention and to stop his harassment and his terror and smear campaign, because anyone who knows this person knows what he does. There's always one person in his life that he's obsessed with, he hates, he has to destroy, and you know, it was messy for a while, and then it was me, and now it's probably going to be Lauren. It's probably going to be Lauren. And Lauren, honey, I hope you are smart enough to run, girl. I got your back either way, and I'm telling you, however he treated you, you're not crazy, you're not stupid, you know, this is just what he will do. This is the kind of person he is. So on the record, I never stole money from him, okay? You can clearly see where his money is going, okay? Not me. All right, let's go. What else are we missing here? Here we go, around the same time. Hi, Mr. G Live. You know what? He can, like, look, I'm not here to make anyone cry. Like, this is the most ratchet, like, thing I've never had a breakup this bad. And I've had some pretty lame breakups. And this one, I want to say takes the cake because of the public, the unnecessary public, you know, display of it. The ongoing, like, I even have a video called, like, Guinness Book of Records, like, longest breakup ever. We can play that if we're bored. There you go. So back and forth between I love you, I hate you. I love you, I hate you. Now, I'm no licensed psychologist by any stretch of the imagination, but I've always thrown around the term cluster B, specifically borderline personality. There's a phenomenon that they will do called splitting. And what that means is they cannot, when they're angry at you, they don't remember that they still love you or care about you. You are the worst person in the world. You did them wrong. There is nothing, there are no limits. There is nothing off limits. There's nothing they won't say to destroy you when you're being split. And then a few minutes later, an hour later, it's like, let's cuddle. We're good. No. It's just the way the way they operate. And the sad part is that it's within their control. It's 100% within their control. It is a personality disorder. It is not a chemical imbalance. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not on the spectrum. But you know, the most damning thing is the fact that there's so many people around him, so many yes men, so many family members just enabling this behavior. And another thing is that it is so treatable. Of all the personality disorders, borderline has the most treatable potential. But you have to like really see that something's wrong. And you have to want to get better, and you want to have to fix your life. But like I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink, right? That's true. That's what they say. All right. Look, I didn't want to do this. Do you know it's been? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's messed up. For so long, I have been silent. I have been the bigger person, and I have just let it slide. I'm not saying that he's not on the spectrum. There is very likely that he's on the spectrum. But things can be comorbid with the spectrum, and especially in places like Florida, no offense. There was a lot of diagnosis going on with young children mistaking autism, ADD, ADHD for, because there's so much overlapping criteria and traits, you could say. But when that's not properly addressed and when that's not nurtured properly, that can later develop into a personality disorder. And then you have a comorbid of all fuckery, And anyone who's watching, I'm not saying anyone who has a personality disorder is hopeless or bad. There's a really close friend of mine has BPD, and of any BPD person I've ever known, like, she has the most hope than anybody because she's aware of it and she's trying. So it's not a death sentence. It's not a horrible label. But when you have all these people around you enabling it, and when you're able to terrorize and get your way, like, why are you going to stop that if it's working for you? He promised time and time again he was going to get therapy, and it just got to a point where I couldn't do it anymore. All right, so, okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is, yeah. Okay, he never cheated except Sarah. Imagine only cheating once was Sarah. Can we make that a meme? Imagine only cheating once. Yes, thank you for all those lemons. Have I twerked in that dress yet? It is quite the paradox, to be honest. Well, it's so much more. It's like cognitive behavioral therapy. I'm not going to act like it's not very involved. Okay. Okay, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not, like, again, I like to be the bigger person. I like to take the high road. I like to not put time and energy into this type of stuff. But you guys need to understand, we've been broken up for well over a year. We've been broken up for so long, and this is still happening, and it's escalating. And it's because people like him need a mommy. They need someone to just be around and clean their house, do their laundry, buy their weed, whatever. And since Lauren has wised up, good girl, honey, what is he going to do? He's going to backpedal. It's called hovering amongst cluster B. They'll hover. They'll try to, swoop back in, try to finesse that, make it right. And me and Lauren know what's up. It's not happening. So since we're not receptive to these tactics, and since we're just not about it, what do? You just destroy us, right? And for so long, he was able to get his way. That's how I made this stupid video that wasn't even true. And man, you know who you are. I'm not going to say your name because I don't want trolls to bother you, honey. You've been bothered for years because of BC, because of this leaking on BC. But I want you to know, for deepest, most sincere apology, that I made that video under duress, and I will say right now that I fully regret that, and I believe you 100%. And even off the record, I told, because she's still friends with Josh apparently, and I'm like, and I'll be honest, like, Josh is a little bit more level-headed, but they got each other's backs, right? Bros before hoes, like legit bros. So I said, you know what, honey, there's been times where me and Scuffed have had some crazy ass beef, and Josh took it upon himself to make my life hell too. So I don't trust any type of Shaneberg. I just don't. So on the record, this is what happened. This is why I had to make that video, and I regret doing that. And I'm actually going to see if I can, because I want to say it's on his main channel, because I think that's when I took it over, and then he forced me to make it. But I was able to get people's attention, and I stopped a lot of the harassment at the time, because it's called gang stalking when you have power in numbers and you're just calling people day and night. People were showing up at my parents' house. Like, literally, people were creeping around. It was terrifying. They were calling my parents' business, their cells, aunts and uncles, myself, my sister. It was hell for months and months and months. Like, you guys have no idea. And I want to spare the next girl. I really do. All right. Let's see if, I think, is that? Okay, hold on. Maybe one more. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Now, this is his reasoning. This is his explanation of said video. Again, no, I haven't killed any cats. Absolutely not. I'm not a cat killer. When I do my satanic ritual type stuff, I use a cat that's already dead. No, I don't do that. But for real. So let's stay on topic, guys. Here we have him explaining to me his version. Justin, you should just become a storyteller. You know, like a spoken word poet that like just makes up the most like facetious things ever. I see a career for you in that. But yeah, so here's his explanation. I'm the blue text, by the way, of what happened. You know, and battle camp people, you guys warned me about it, but you didn't clip the damn video. If anyone would have clipped me the video, I would have said, oh hell no. Okay, because if there's one thing I'm not going to stand for, that's exploitation of women and sexual violence and assault. I'm not down for that. Like, if I had proof of that, and I'm not blaming you because you did try to warn me, but he manipulated my pregnant brain. If I had tangible video evidence of this, I would have said, get to stepping. Get to stepping. That's what I would have done, okay? And I would have spared everyone, mostly myself. All right, so this is what his thing, okay? So she was on the stream. It's part of Battle Camp Interference. You know, he also told me that Alki David paid him to just terrorize people. That was his job. But I feel like he took his job a little too seriously, and I feel like it went beyond the stream. Like me and Messi. No, I'm not playing the video because there is a chance that she is underage, and I'm not perpetuating anything with some underage woman being exposed. I'm not doing that. So if you want to find that on your own, you're disgusting. But I'm not uploading the video. I'm stating the facts, and this is his explanation of that. So his version is, you know, it was part of the show. It was funny. She was always zannied out, and she wanted to party. Again, for the last time, until I'm blue in the freaking face. I don't care how many drugs you're on. Allegedly, you cannot consent when you're unconscious. You just cannot. Okay? Like, we're not going to allow, this is perpetuating rape culture. Isn't that what we were talking about yesterday? Whoopi Goldberg giving Bella Thorne some crap about how, oh, well, you're famous, so, you know, just be classy and don't take pictures. Okay, does anyone want to see Whoopi naked? I said it. No, they don't. Whoopi, we cool. I mean, shoot, like, hold on. I don't even, look, Whoopi, like, I mean, come on, Whoopi, right there. Your product for menstrual whatever. Like, I thought we were cool, but now Whoopi, that you a slut shamer, I ain't with that. So I'm not gonna perpetuate rape culture here. I'm gonna say that this is BS. I don't care who is under the influence. You do not expose somebody when they're passed out. You don't do that, and don't you dare say or try to convince anyone that it was for the content or, you know, Alki David. You know, my favorite thing is whenever he would do some wild ass shit, he'd be like, I work for Alki David. Like, Alki David ain't gonna bail your ass out. You know what? Let's be cute right now. Hold up. I just saw this. Oh my gosh, is this under my screen caps? It's got to be under my screen caps. There have been several times where he's been arrested. And, you know, this is when we were still trying to work it out, okay? Still trying to do the playhouse or whatever. Hold up. And, you know, I'm trying to talk some sense into this person. And I'm like, Alki, you know, he's using your name as if, like, he's entitled and high and mighty to just act a fool, and it's fine because he works for you. And I'm like, you know, I'm afraid something's going to happen. Like, can we please, is there anything, you know, that we can do about this? You know, like, can we see this? Oh, I don't know if we're going to see this. Hold on. All right. I will show you the text. I'm just going to read this to you guys. I'll post them up another time. Just take my word for it, because when I tell you something, I actually have the proof to back it up. We'll post it later. So I say, hey, Alki, I hate to bother you. I clearly need to do some damage control. Justin's been harassing me. And I think this was a little bit before we were together. I can have him eliminated. What has he been doing? That's my Alki impression. After I gently rejected him, he flipped, claiming I'm stalking. Oh, you guys, you know the most ridiculous thing of this whole story is that him and I were like enemies, like straight up enemies. I remember inviting him and a few other battle cammers to a place of work called, when I was at Palm Tree LA. Hey, shout out to Pim. Wait, Pim don't work there no more. But I was at Palm Tree LA. I was a marketing director. And like, I wanted to have a battle cam party there. And I wanted to get a few battle cameras there and see what was up and see if Alki was about it. Like, I could have had the whole thing comped. So we hang out, and then a couple other times, you know, we got lit, we partied, whatever. But it wasn't, I'm going to be honest, there was no romantic interest on my end. It was more like, let's have a peer rapport, professional type of thing. Well, he was dating Natasha at the time. I didn't know this. I had a boyfriend at the time too. And it gets back to Natasha. Well, you know, if you're caught cheating or doing something, a little sketch that you shouldn't do when you're in a committed relationship, what are you going to do? You're going to throw the person you're talking to under the bus and call her a skank whore clout chaser, right? So that's essentially what happened. So this guy was bothering me forever. And it got to a point where I stopped even streaming on the main channel on Battlecam, and I would just do my own room. Fast forward several months, him and Natasha break up, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hi, Tracy, you're so cute." No, 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 no. And the whole tone completely changes. So, okay. I guess this next conversation is between me and Alki. I guess it's when we were together. Yes, this would have been together because I would have been... Okay, I would have been just about to pop out Alistair. So what do you need him to do? I say he needs to use his brain and be more tactful. He's shooting himself in the foot publicly in a way which may be hard to recover from. On BC, maybe his acting career too. His personal life, you know, he overreacts and he doesn't even think consequences. He will still justify things saying, "I work for Alki David," which doesn't entitle him to behave the way he does. So, there you go. Oh, we lost camera. Hang out, guys. Hang tight. No, I don't want attention. This is not all about a script. He is actually causing more problems in my life, and I want to shut it down once and for all. Like, honestly, that's really what it's about. I'm thinking, is this the last one? Okay, hold on. I believe this may be the last one. Okay. So, that's that. Yeah, you remember those BC days? Yeah, man, that was crazy. And I mean, I have a whole other conspiracy theory stuff that maybe we can totally get into another time or place. But right now, I just wanted to set the record straight. And this is not me. I'm not the kind of person to just drag someone down. But you don't have to watch his stream for more than 10 minutes. Go on Discord or any other platform in which he has an ability, Twitter fingers, to express himself, to see, you know, what the damage he's capable of. You know, Messi, who was a rival to him, and honestly he was jealous, right? Because when they were doing the co-hosting shows, he's like, "Oh, Messi, I got to eliminate him." So he would make up these horrific lies about Messi. And I remember even seeing Messi at the premiere, and I tried to give him a hug and stuff and be like, "Hey, what's up?" Because I never had beef with Messi, but it was all just purely by association. And, you know, when all was said and done, me and Messi hashed it out, like, we're cool now. But he seems to always have someone to hate and to be obsessed with hating and to put down. Like, that's just his MO. And I'll come and go. You guys maybe move on, maybe never watch me again. But if you continue to watch him, you will see there is always one person in his life that he hates. And there's a pattern, guys. If you go back to BC days, you know the pattern that I'm talking about. You most definitely do. I thought we were going to have a call. Let's see. Oh, shout out to K-Tara, girl. I love you. All right, hold on. Guys, we're going to take a quick look here. I'm not here to tell you to pick sides or to say not watch him. He is doing very damning things to me, and I'm just going to go on the record and I'm going to shut it down. I'm not going to spread rumors. I'm going to show you facts. Okay? And that's the difference. Some people will just say what they want. That they'll take things out of context, and they can be convincing enough, and people can believe it. And that's what's really unfortunate about the power some people have with social media and being influencers or having followers. There's a lot of misinformation that can just be spread and assumed to be true. If I make some crazy claims like this, I'm going to back it up, because I'm not going to just accuse someone of horrible, horrible things that just can ruin lives if I can't prove it. Like, that's the difference between me and him. You may think I'm a clout chaser. You may think I'm this and that. But you know what? Whatever you think, at the end of the day, I have integrity. And I'm never going to accuse someone of something that can potentially destroy their lives without proof. And even if I have proof, they're going to have to provoke me. They're going to have to destroy my life before I defend myself and speak my truth. On that note, guys, we are going to take a quick break. Stay tuned. I think we're going to get into, it depends on what you guys want to see. We can go over the hacked tweet incident where him and Ice Poseidon cleverly worked together, orchestrated these horrific tweets, which just really messed me up. And then I just happened to see it happen, and I was able to. Okay, so let me know if you guys want to do the Dr. Phil thing, or if you want to see the hacked Ice Poseidon and SJC tweets. Let me know. We're going to take a quick break. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Be sure to subscribe, follow, love it up, share the stream, and we got Streamlabs going. Also, hello, Snapchat, I got a premium. What's good? All right, stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back.